Should I do a jingle? Do you want another jingle? Do you want another one?
Do you want another one?
What's the thing where it's like, do you want another one?
Want some? Do you want another one? No, what is it? Do you want another one?
No, what was that from? Soccer Saturday? Where they did the joke?
No, Davina McCall.
Do you want another? You want another one then?
It's like, do you want another housemate or something?
It's not that aggressive, is it? Oh, do you want a fucking other one then? No, I'm thinking of, have you seen, who's that celebrity chef that owns Norwich, Delia Smith?
Oh, is it? No, you want some? That's
You want
that
some?
one. Yeah.
No, we're confusing a lot of things. That's the Will Stood Ready where he goes, you want some? I'll give it you.
Yeah, the little guy.
Delia Smith went on the football pitch at Norwich because she owned Norwich, a half-time drunk. And she was like, we need better players. Let's be having you. Just to the crowd.
Yeah. Let's be
having you.
We still haven't got to the bottom of
Where are you?
And that's how we're starting the pod.
And then you're talking about Claudia Winkleman. No, Davina McCall. Going, do you want another one? Do you want another one then?
Yeah.
But not as aggressive as I keep doing.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Alf and Soph show. Do you want another one? Well, here you go. Episode
I quite like
8.
that. I quite like that we're starting like this, just chatting. And that's actually a little peek behind the curtain, guys, because when we get here, we do chat.
Little peek behind the curtain. Sophie's got an orange juice today.
I do. No coffee for
this
me.
is going to be a weak episode. Go listen to last week's. It was really good. We both had coffee.
Good, wasn't it? Yeah. No, but I was on decaf still. Come on.
It's so funny because last week we were obviously talking about the Manosphere. Because trouble starts in the home, so sometimes the call comes from inside the house, and we just thought if I address the Manosphere, maybe things would get better. But obviously, that being quite clickbaity,
Was it for us?
Just the word Manosphere.
Yeah.
I've now realised that I can get an extra bump on the views.
Did the reel do well?
Not on the reels, on the full thing.
Just you being a man?
Just on YouTube and stuff.
Oh, it has it?
Because we don't have any subscribers on YouTube. We got like 10 subscribers on YouTube.
No.
But we do chuck all the episodes there.
Alfie messaged me being like, what did you say? Oh my God, our YouTube episode is flying.
It's
and I
flying.
thought, oh my God, this is amazing. Checked it, 78 views.
It got 150.
Okay, that's
It got 150
good.
views. And I'm not saying that's a lot of views, but what I'm saying is like on YouTube, we have like 20 to 50 people that watch every episode. And then last week, 100 strangers came in.
That's crazy.
Just clicking around on
And do
Manosphere.
you think it was Manosphere?
And looking at their average view duration, they're very disappointed.
Right, makes sense.
They stayed for 4 minutes and ran away.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that. No, our average view is really good on YouTube.
What I will say about that, if they're saying for 4 minutes, the first 4 minutes of the last podcast was you
Quality.
singing.
Quality. And the first 2 minutes of this was us going through different female British icon catchphrase. I mean, it could not have been more niche, but it does bring us on to the big topic of this week, which is SNL UK, which we both watched.
Loved it.
Came out Saturday night.
Yeah.
Live on Sky. And it was great. Everybody wanted to hate it before it came out. I've never seen so much vitriol.
Even me, to be honest.
Even me. I got rejected
same.
as a writer, as a performer. I got an email saying I had got through to the next round, and then I got an email saying that was an error. So
I did not know that.
So I actually got rejected 3 times for 2 applications.
That is savage. They should just put you through it at that point. Just give them an audition. That is so savage.
Oh, I think I'd be so bad at it. Well, I tell you what, I really thought I would, because I haven't seen a lot of the American version, and I thought I'd be all right at it when I applied for it, because everyone was applying for it. And then I watched it on Saturday, and I was like, I'd be shit at that.
See, I was the opposite. When I applied for it, I thought, I'd be really bad at this because I can't do accents. I'm not very like multifaceted when it comes to like my talents.
Comedy. Don't put yourself down.
Okay, you did. No, you did.
You can do TikTok and Instagram, Soph.
That's true. Thank you for saying that, even though my TikTok doesn't do well.
Posh jokes and female jokes. You're a multi-hyphenate.
That's the second time I've heard that word ever this week.
Multi-hyphenate?
Yeah, crazy. Didn't know it existed.
Clearly you're making a real splash in the industry. You can tell Sophie's taking meetings with the industry because everyone's...
Is that what they say?
That's what they say to you to fluff you up, yeah.
To be fair, I don't think they were saying that about me. They just used the word.
I've also noticed they've stopped saying influencer and they're saying content creator.
Yes, it's content creator.
Which I do actually agree with because we have no influence.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Well, yeah, you have influence.
I feel like I have the opposite of influence where I detract people from doing things.
If I promote a product, the sales dip.
Exactly.
Which is why I get paid by competitors.
Yeah, to actually promote it. That's a dream idea.
So you didn't think you would get it when you applied?
I didn't think I'd be good at it. And then when I was watching it last night, because I basically thought I'd be able to watch it all on TikTok, but you couldn't. And we have Sky, but it's through John's PlayStation. Do I know how to use that? No. So I had to wait for him to get back from work to use the PlayStation.
You have Sky on your PlayStation?
He can get Sky Go through the PlayStation.
Your adult male fiance still has a PlayStation?
I bought him a PlayStation when we first moved in. Big mistake.
That's so cool. That's very like cool girl.
Yeah, very pick
aesthetic.
Very pick
It's quite pick me. I was trying to find a more friendly way to say pick me.
Yeah.
That's incredibly pick me. Go out with the boys. Go play golf on International Women's Day. Each week you just expose yourself as more and more of a pick me.
Literally, actually is bad.
I love it when you play FIFA with the friends, even on Valentine's Day.
Don't play FIFA, guys, just so you know.
Do you have a game with John?
We have twice. He loves it. He thinks it's like really
What'd you
bonding.
play?
I hate it. There's this, it's something 2.
Call of Duty.
No, it's got 2 in the title, and it's like these cartoon people, and they have to like, it's
Animal Crossing.
It comes with 2 or something.
Is it a two-person specific game?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But I find it quite stressful because when I'm bad at tasks, like it really winds me up. It doesn't
You're
relax
far
me.
too competitive to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an enjoyable experience.
Fine.
Anyway, I watched it last night.
On the PlayStation.
And I just think there's certain things that I actually could do in it. Don't get me wrong, not a lot of it.
Well, what would you want to do?
I think I could be a newsreader because they're quite posh.
I feel like...
We'd be good at that.
Anya Magliano and Paddy Young, both exceptional comedians, and I've seen both them at Edinburgh like 3 years ago, and it's so weird to now see them on SNL. It is very cool, and I thought they were really good. What I thought they did really well, which is just I don't know if they did it on purpose, but every time they told a joke, they then like just smoldered at the Paddy Young just smolders at the camera, and Anya was just like kind of giggling to the side, and I was just like, that's the best way to do comedy.
Do you think?
Do the joke down the barrel,
and
then address the audience.
Yeah.
But I do feel like maybe every Sunday we should do a posh news equivalent of what they're doing on Weekend Update.
Literally after it.
That's what I applied for, was Weekend Update.
What's the Weekend Update?
Weekend Update is that segment where it goes
to... You can apply for certain things.
Well, as in like when you did the application, I sent in a mock, like a fake Weekend Update.
So I literally was thinking if I had to apply again, I would do like a news reporter thing.
Yeah. Well, that is what I did. And they said no. Because there was no like, oh, we don't know how this would fit there. No, we've seen what you've done.
How do you feel about putting your audition tape on the pod?
Should I tell you what? I might actually drop my audition tape on YouTube because I didn't have an agent at the time. So I didn't get the SNL application form when everyone else did.
Yeah.
I got sent it by like a friend.
Okay.
The day before it closed.
Yes, you just did it that day.
I was in a wedding.
No.
In Italy for a friend of mine, and I just quickly on the plane on the way there wrote like 10 news updates.
Yeah.
The oldest woman in the UK had just died.
Yeah.
And JD Vance had just killed the Pope or something. Do you remember JD Vance went to visit the Pope and then the Pope died like 2 days later?
I didn't remember that, but
So I made a joke about like the JD Vance going to visit, Etta, and then she dies. No, sorry. The oldest woman in the UK had just turned like 95 or 105. King Charles had done something. And I just did like 10, 15 jokes. And then I was going to record them in my hotel room, like waiting for the wedding, but I forgot. I got a bit excited and I had a few drinks. So then it got to like the bit after the service, before the meal, when everyone was just sitting around waiting. And it was a really small wedding. It was like 30 people. So I was like, hey, I'm just going to go to that corner of the room and do a Weekend Update.
Do people see?
To a live crowd. I was like, do you guys want to just like sit
Alf,
and be like a fake crowd? No, I'll show it to you. And I had this tripod weirdly and an iPhone, and I just filmed it and just did it and just sent it in to SNL that evening.
Guys, I actually can't cope with that.
I'll send it. We can watch it.
So wait, everyone's at the wedding and you stop the wedding basically and they can...
I didn't stop the wedding.
Just watch some jokes while I film it.
I didn't stop the wedding.
Were they watching it?
After the bride and groom get married, there's always this lull where they go in, you're about to get married, right? Like mansplaining how weddings work. Okay, when a man and a woman love each other very much. So, but after I've noticed this because I've been to a lot of weddings. After they get married, before the reception, there's a delay.
Yeah,
because they always take way longer.
Yeah.
To hug everyone, kiss everyone, have a cry. The photos take fucking ages.
Yeah.
And you as a guest are sat round sort of doing nothing.
Yeah.
Even if you're in the families and the whatever, you come in for like one photo and then you're gone for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So you have a lull where the party hasn't quite started, people are on their first drink, and it's a bit awkward because no one really knows what to do.
And you thought, I know the perfect thing to make this less awkward.
Yeah, I'm doing my SNL audition live.
Did you tell everyone what you're about to do?
Yeah, I basically said, I was outside, there was a tree, you know, like the tree canopy. Yeah. Beautiful. We're in Tuscany. I think we're in Tuscany. Like we're in like Italian countryside, beautiful wedding. I'm in a cream linen suit.
Of course.
I think it was Acne Studios, but you know, need to flex on that. And I basically had there were only 30 people there. It was a very small friends and family wedding. And this was just the friends were there. The family were all doing photos. Okay, good. So I said, and I knew half the people there. Yeah. And I was like, I used to work with a lot of them. And I was like, look, I've got to do an application for SNL. I need I can't perform to camera. Like I need a live audience.
Really? Did you say that?
That's how I feel inside. I feel really, really bad behind. That's why it's taking me.
We always have 20 people here.
Do you know how much better this would be if we had a live audience? I'd be on fire.
Yeah, well, maybe we need that.
If we had like a little producer.
Do you think if we had a producer, that would really help?
Yeah, because now I've got an audience to make laugh. I find it really hard. This is fine because we're together, but I couldn't do this. I tried to do a thing where I just set up a camera.
I'm the same.
Down the camera.
I felt awkward.
I did one episode of it and I hated it. But anyway, at the wedding, I was like, look, I've got these jokes. I've got to apply for SNL. You guys just be the audience. And
did you stand up and tell it like it was stand-up?
No, I sat like I was behind the desk.
Okay,
like it was Saturday Night Live.
Oh, okay.
With a canopy tree above me, 30 people here, and I just went down the camera.
Was your girlfriend there?
No.
Yeah.
No, I think that would have given her the ick.
100%.
Although she did see me do open mic, so I mean.
Did she?
Yeah.
Wow, she must really like you.
She must really like me. And anyway, I sent it in and I was like, look, Saturday night, I'm at a wedding. It's not my I literally turned on the camera. I was like, look, I'm at a wedding. I only just got the form. I've read some Weekend Update jokes.
That's quite cool. I like that.
Saturday Night Live, everyone claps. And then I just went into the 10 jokes. Some of them landed, some of them didn't.
How long did this last?
10 minutes? No, it must be like five minutes.
You need to post this.
I can find the video.
This is so funny that you
I
did
think
that.
it wasn't very good. Like, I think I was not a very good joke writer back then in the way that I am now.
I cannot believe you did that.
I'm amazed I didn't get more pushback. Do you want to hear my I've also got the sketches that I sent in.
Yeah.
But do you want to hear the jokes? These are my jokes. These are my SNL jokes. Yeah. Now you got to remember this is May 2025.
And they had to be like
they were topical. They had to be that week.
Which was so annoying because then when they did the writing thing, it wasn't until December.
But also they didn't look at my application until September.
Yeah.
And so I shouldn't have written topical jokes.
Yeah, but they wanted topical
might have been my fault. Yeah, but I think topical means like things which are in the canon for a couple of years.
You think?
Yeah, because my first one was about Ethel Catterham, a woman from Surrey. Okay, so these were my jokes, right? I wrote, how many did I write?
Oh my God,
I wrote 15 jokes.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. I don't know if these are very good, so give me some
right, him.
Ethel Catterham, a woman from Surrey, is now the world's oldest person at 115 years old and received a card from King Charles congratulating her on the achievement. This comes as the previous oldest person, an 116-year-old nun from Brazil, passed away. In his letter, Charles said he hasn't been so excited by the death of an elderly woman since the Queen died. That's not bad.
That's a really good joke. You should say that on stage, but it doesn't, That's really funny.
That's good. Elite athletes this week have been warned against having one-night stands by the US doping agency because they may test positive for illegal substances if they've recently had sex with someone taking drugs. In unrelated news, Tiger Woods has retired from golf.
These are really funny.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
The Gruffalo is set to return with its first new book in 20 years. With his scruffy hair, bad breath, and warty face all in check, Boris Johnson says he's excited to buy a copy.
That's really good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
This was the week when Katy Perry went to space. Do you remember that?
Yes, I did one on her as well.
Last week, Blue Origin took Katy Perry to space. Unfortunately, they brought her back. Perry said the backlash to her trip made her feel battered and bruised. Although she did add that having been married to Russell Brand for over 2 years, she's used to it.
That is dark.
That's
but
a
good.
great
Yeah.
joke. That stands out.
These are great jokes. The not bringing her back is hilarious.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. this week called autism a national epidemic and a preventable disease. RFK Jr. is US Health Secretary and a conspiracy theorist. He still maintains that aliens built the food pyramid.
Sorry, I switched off.
Okay, that's good.
You lost
What
me.
have I got? Yeah.
These are really good.
Supermarket chains Marks and Spencer's and the Co-op were both hit by cyber attacks this week. They aren't the first brands to be targeted. In 2016, Tesco were hit by an attack that cost them £2.5 million, or after applying a Tesco club card, just 50 quid.
These are really
That's
good,
not bad.
Alfie.
An online debate is going around on whether 100 men could beat one gorilla in a fight, adding to the list of things men will do before going to therapy.
I love that.
And I don't know if there are many. What else have I got?
Should I find mine? I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by you.
great.
Every day you impress me more.
Yeah, it's good.
And a lot of people don't know this about Alfie, but he actually is quite a good joke writer.
I'm quite happy with some of those jokes.
Yeah, that's so
Blue
good.
Origin took Katie to space. Unfortunately, they also brought her back.
Actually,
That's
so
great.
funny. That's so funny.
That's so funny because I was like, I really thought they were going to be a lot worse than that.
Yeah, no, that was actually really good.
Some of them are bad. Like some of them I was just like running out of.
Because it was have to be very much. It was when it was about Captain Tom. I think it was like just after the marathon, I go, Captain Tom's daughter drags her father's dead corpse to the London Marathon to raise money for her court case. Because that was when she was going to
Is that what
court.
she was doing? Oh.
She didn't. No, she was good.
I was like, I didn't see that outfit at the London
You know, she
Marathon.
got done and they were like taken her to court because she'd taken all the funds.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. All the money we raised for Captain Tom actually went to his family. I do
They
remember
bought
that.
like a spa or whatever.
God, May 2025. It was all happening.
It was actually so good.
It's amazing. I think we could have been on Weekend Update.
We would have been so good.
I mean,
at
they've
that.
only picked two people with bigger profiles and more talent. But apart from that, I
We'd have
think
been
we're
great.
probably second
We'd have
and
been
third in
great.
the running.
Literally. I did Britain in shock at Celeb Big Brother lineup as they find out they too are probably a celebrity. And then
Nice.
I did a Katy Perry one. Katy Perry flying to the moon shows she's like women everywhere. She too would pay 150k to risk her life. And risk her life to get 11 minutes peace from her family. Oh,
That's
feminist.
nice. I think you should have written that as like because it wasn't it like 6 women went to space.
I didn't even know.
And then it was like some people thought they were doing it to show that women could do anything, whereas like
that just
I don't know, a spokesperson
escape?
for the group said they just didn't want to talk to men for 10 minutes.
Literally.
It was either that or giving all of their husbands a PS5.
That's me.
That's you. I think every week whilst SNL is on, we should bring a couple Weekend Update jokes
Oh yeah, I like that.
because we're
idea.
going to record this just
Yeah.
after the actual thing. I thought some of their jokes were really good.
Did they write their own jokes for that? Or would
Well, the whole
it's a
thing is
writing
like
thing,
there's a
all
big
written
writing
together?
team and they all write together.
Would you rather write for it or perform on it?
I'd rather perform on it. I hate anyone getting credit for my work.
Do you?
Uh,
I've never thought about it like that. I've never thought about that.
I'd like to do what John Mulaney did, which is go in. I really wanted to be on the writing team because I think that's the thing that would make me better as a comedian.
Yeah, agree.
Like I know performing would raise your status more, but I do think that like being on the writing team, being in a writer's room with a bunch of really talented people and writing, because I don't think in the UK we don't
really have that.
We don't have writers' rooms.
No, they don't really have it anymore because it's now genuinely they have ChatGPT to do it. They have one writer normally and then they put it through ChatGPT.
Do they actually?
Not to get the jokes, but to get the research. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it's like there's very few writing rooms now.
What I am happy with is SNL is on for the first time and it did well.
Yeah.
And it got well reviewed. Mock the Week is back, just done another season.
Crazy.
And it's going to do another season in the autumn.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Last One Laughing is huge.
Yeah.
Taskmaster's, it's like, there's a couple shows.
This is it.
None of them are asking us, but there's a couple
Cool,
shows.
it's back. Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day.
I do wonder whether in 3 years' time they'll still be there as like viable options.
I don't know. I feel like it's like people are becoming obsessed with comedy and then hopefully them watching it on TV. Like 250,000 people watch that Sky SNL.
Yeah, but that can't be enough to make it profitable.
But compared
It doesn't matter.
Their top comedy show is not The Last Leg. What's the other one? The sports one.
Oh, A League of Their Own.
A League of Their Own that has 60,000 viewers.
A League of Their Own has 60,000
That's
viewers.
one of their top ones, apparently. I saw this on Twitter, so...
God, TV has really died.
Yeah.
I don't know why no one's talking about that. So I don't think TV is the future.
That's crazy. What they're saying.
I thought Jack Shep, who I'd never heard of before, was exceptional as
so
Princess
funny.
Diana.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
And
great.
as the baby.
And as the baby.
I loved that.
And one of the my favourite sketch was the Underage.
That was so
Skincare.
funny. I think we'd be good in that. I'd be good in that. That was so
funny. And Tina Fey,
Yeah,
really
amazing.
committing to the
Yeah.
bit, and like rare to see an American come and do like nonce jokes and swear, like quite weird to hear.
Yeah. I like they had Michael, is it Sarah?
Michael Cera, yeah.
Sarah, that was so cool. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
And the music, Wet Leg, who I've actually seen opening for Harry Styles.
Oh, really? I didn't know who they were.
I'm a feminist, and they were great.
Is it because Wet Leg are quite like Gen Z and the cool kids will watch it then?
Yeah, I think when they do the music for SNL, also I think the music for SNL in America is often, it's either a big artist with a new song, but often it's like a breakthrough artist. Like I remember like, you know, Olivia Rodrigo did it when she had her first album.
Yeah.
You're not really meant to go and give it to like Taylor Swift. I think Taylor Swift can come and host it. Yeah. Can't really be the musical guest.
That makes sense.
Tina Fey. And then next week we've got Jamie Dornan.
Yeah.
Dornan,
I think.
And
I saw one that said it's going to be Molly May, but I think that might have been a joke. But I'd have loved that.
what would be your dream SNL host and musical guest?
I think Molly, for UK,
Molly May would be iconic.
I would love to see Molly May.
Maura Higgins.
I just think Maura Higgins would be, remember Kim Kardashian did it and she was actually so good?
Yeah.
I think I'd like to see that for Molly May because I think she's like the UK's Kim Kardashian.
And then who would be your music?
Music would be, and it has to be British.
British.
It
Didn't have to be British, but if you had Molly,
Lily Allen, but she just did the.
Molly May and Lily Allen would be great. Molly May and
Imagine.
then, but also what I love is they because it's recorded in a studio.
Yeah.
I remember when like Charlie XCX did it and he's like raving, but it's like it's in a studio with like 100 people and they're all sitting down.
Yeah.
And so they have to even Wet Leg, like they have to commit.
Yeah.
And like she's like lying on the floor playing the guitar, like rocking out, and it's like we're all just sat in a Sky studio.
This is why I thought I wouldn't be very good in SNL because sketch is inherently cringe, and I say that as someone that does sketch online.
Yeah.
And I think then do that in with an audience. I think you have to be so brave and you have to really commit.
That's why the thing that I enjoy is when they look to you as if to go, we know this is like the thing with SNL. Everyone's like, oh, but they're reading from cue cards and it's not authentic. It's like, no, we know like that is the point.
Yeah.
The point is they get an hour of material every week on the news and they turn it around quickly. It's going to be very on the nose.
Yeah.
But every now and again, it's going to be gold.
Yeah, that's so true. And it was so funny. Also, what was I going to say on that? Oh, I've seen this, that there's this guy commenting on every comedian. So loads of comedians are basically talking about it and being like, we think it's really funny, didn't want to like it, loved it kind of vibe.
Yeah. Well, because we all got rejected by it.
Yeah. But there's one guy that's going around and commenting on every single person that's saying that's basically calling comedians like sycophants and it's also fake. And we're all just saying this because... I don't even like trying to basically like suck up kind of vibe.
Well, I saw someone being like, "Oh, all of the British comedians are coming to the defense of SNL because they're being like they are being paid." Guess what? In comedy,
you don't get paid.
We're not getting paid. I can see how I do understand that. Like, if you didn't like it, you'd be smart to shut up.
Yeah.
As a comedian, like it's within our interest to be like, yeah, congrats to everyone. Yeah. My thing is, I don't really know anyone on it. Yeah. All I did all weekend was watch every comedian I know go, so proud of my best friend X and Y. So I was like, I mean, I've met a lot of those people and gigged with them, but I was like, nobody really from the group that started when we started is in that. It's the group above us.
Yeah.
And
comedy's so weird like that because it is like school years, isn't it? It's like you see people as like they're the year above me or 2 years above me.
It's cliquey.
Yeah,
it's cliquey. You've got your little clique. I loved it, and they're doing 8 weeks of it, so I'm like, let's see. But I just thought I did think all the news articles written the week before it, slacking it off. I was like, just wait until. Do you not see like Vice?
No.
Vice did this whole article on like Thursday night. I was like, it comes out in 2 days. Just wait and watch it.
Yeah.
Also, everyone being like, a UK audience won't take to this. It's like, why do you think you're the only person in the world that can see comedy?
Yeah. Also, it's only a good thing for the comedy world to have more comedy out there.
Also, it can be not funny to you.
Yeah.
That's how every comedian. Well, I found this thing on Reddit, which was like, who do you think are the most overrated comedians? And there's
Alfie
like
Dundas.
1,000 comments. Worse, no one mentioned me, which is the worst possible thing, because it means you're not making any noise.
Yeah, true.
All of the people mentioned are mega superstars. Anybody who is your favorite was on that list.
That's so
So like, people were like, I don't get Louis C.K., I don't get Bill Burr, I don't get Dave Chappelle. And then in the UK, they're like, I think, but they don't say I think, they go, Jimmy Carr's unfunny, Ricky Gervais is unfunny, Jack Whitehall's unfunny, James Acosta's on, and it's just like, really? All the people selling big tours
literally
are all really
out.
unfunny?
Yeah. It's true. That is true. You're so wise.
It's so subjective and people just can't ignore it. Same thing with like the music. Everyone was like, Wet Leg is shit music. And it's like, wait, it is music to people that like it. They clearly just get on with it. I want to see Louis Theroux, Charlie XCX.
Louis Theroux would be so good.
I think Louis Theroux, if SNL UK, if you can pull that.
I wonder why they didn't get him. I wonder if they just couldn't.
They've still not announced for the rest of the episodes.
Have they only announced 3?
Yeah. Danny Dyer. Hosting SNL.
Danny Dyer's got, because they want like very British people.
Huge. That would be huge.
Danny Dyer would do that.
Danny Dyer hosting.
I think Danny Dyer, Louis Theroux.
Daniel Kaluuya, I think, will do it.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Get me on the production team.
You've got yourself a job.
Bukayo Saka.
Speaking of production team, I really seen Alfie in a new light this last week because we had our first business meeting together.
We have had our first business meeting.
Not with each other, but we were like clients kind of vibe.
Yeah. And what, you saw a change in me?
I went home and I said to John, I was like, Alfie is incredible at business.
It's interesting because I was suddenly like, oh, Sophie's been in more of these meetings than I have. She's playing this very differently to me.
Nasty to me, aren't you?
No, I was very impressed. I was like, because you play it a little bit different. You're quite friendly. Whereas I have been accused... I've been accused of being too corporate in creative situations.
Crazy, you.
I have been accused of being cold and I think psycho or socio. Those words are getting thrown around when it comes to talking about content.
If I didn't know you and I saw you in a business situation, I'd be like, psychopath.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we actually have got such different approaches. I think we're both sales backgrounds. You were sales, weren't you?
Yeah, we're both marketing girlies.
Both marketing girlies with sales. And my approach always was never, ever speak about the product, just be friends with them. And it worked. But I think tech's different. I was selling BuzzFeed quizzes.
Yeah, but that's why I've seen you in meetings and I'm just like, oh, you just really people really like you.
Do you know what? It's kind of crazy. I'm pretty likable.
It's like, Sophie's just like chummy with these people. I was just like, what the hell's going on here? Because I'm used to like selling tech where it's like everyone's just fucking horrible to you.
Yeah, no. In marketing, you just have to be their friend.
Interesting.
Advertising.
Well, as someone that is now on and moving more your direction with like social media and like, because my whole stand-up has been like slightly antagonistic, take it or leave it. I know it's not going to be popular on social media because it's not formatted properly. I'm not doing sketches and I'm not friendly and I'm brand unsafe according to multiple different brands. Whereas you are like, yeah, we can do whatever. And then people just throw gifts at you.
Yeah, it actually is so good. I do think it's just like, we'll just work it out. But you were so good because I feel like you made it very like, you talk the business side and the money side and you're like, this is what we can do. You put together a strategy. Yeah. There was actually a perfect balance.
It works well.
I was like, give me free products.
If you want to get into business with Soph and I, we have a great combination of good cop, bad cop. Literally. Nice content creator.
Yeah.
Nasty content creator.
And do you know what? I bumped into them in the pub the next day.
And they were happy.
They're like, oh, we're really excited. No, was it next day, 2 days later, after we decided that we're going to work together?
Great.
Because we got our first job, guys, together. We're really proud of ourselves.
We've got a job and they are sponsor the pod, so we can chuck that in.
Oh yeah, as of
They're
right
going
now.
to sponsor. Yeah, this episode's sponsored. If it wants to be.
Yeah, they are. They are sponsoring.
Do you want to do this one or next one?
Why not?
Let's do this one.
It, yeah.
Also, I'm actually wearing all the product right now.
I'm
quite big on it.
And I'm obsessed with the night pills. Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it. Sophie and I are now sponsored by a skincare brand called You're Looking Well. which is what people shout to us on the street when they see us.
All the time.
They go, do I recognise you? And they go, oh, you're looking well. You're looking well, Soph.
Very thin and
you're looking
very young.
Very hydrated.
Yeah.
And very well slept.
Yeah.
And that is how I feel.
So I hadn't tried the products before the meeting. I saw them online. I was like, these look amazing. And then they were obviously talking about all the benefits in the meeting. And I was like, oh, this actually sounds amazing. And I took one of them. So basically, guys, there's a day cream, a night cream, a day pill, a night pill.
Yeah.
I assumed the night pill was just like a vitamin. I didn't realize it made you sleep better.
Yeah, no. It's not
God.
medical. It's not like melatonin. But it's got like magnesium and those kind of things. And before, because I've now been taking those night pills genuinely every night, because I was taking magnesium before that, I really struggled to sleep. And it's really good. And also by having your kind of like skincare and your supplement are in the same packet. It's so easy because I would always like forget to take my magnesium at the right time. But now I just like wash my face, put on the night cream moisturizer, which is incredibly like I put on way too much the first night. Because it's such a boy thing. You always read on the label.
I hate watching boys put cream on their
You ever
face.
seen it's like one drop of moisturizer? I'm going to use half the tub. My face, I look like one of those kids that you're sun creaming at the beach. I was just like soaked
Your skin does
in
look
it.
good, by the way.
It's really, I mean,
You
look
look
at that.
tanned as well.
I get a lot. I don't know if it hasn't got any tanning in it.
No, it
but
hasn't got tanning in it,
I
but
genuinely think like just being well moisturized makes you look like you've got a bit of sun.
Because they don't do much. Yeah.
Because when my skin gets dry, it gets like flakier and paler.
Yeah, no, you do it really good. I'm obsessed. Even John's been taking the night pills and he really doesn't buy into anything like that and he's loving it. I wake up, I normally need 9 hours sleep. Genuinely, I've been doing 8 hours sleep on these. It wakes me up early.
There you go, folks. Go and buy some You're Looking Well. We're going to talk about it more every couple of weeks. We're using the products, so we'll give you an update.
Yeah, you're looking at the two new brand ambassadors.
YLW. You're Looking Well. Beautiful yellow bottles. So go and buy some of that.
The colour yellow is very relaxing.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
We're very happy.
Yeah.
Tell me about the dog fight that you've watched.
Alfie was like, what do we want to talk about this week? And I was like, I saw a dog and a cat have a fight. He was like, great, I guess we'll talk about that.
It's just really funny because you set it up to me like they were having an argument. Like
this was mental.
Had it in my head for the last half an hour that you saw a dog and a cat have a disagreement on the street.
No, but this is so crazy. So we got home, we were back at my parents on the weekend, and then Sunday we came back to London, and I was like, can't remember why, but I was like, not that you need a reason, but I was like, I need to have a bath. I just need to relax. And then, so I was in the bath having a nice relaxing time, watching TikTok, and then John.
Christ, I mean, we've really lost it as a generation, haven't we? Proceed.
I literally have had a book so long that I need to read, but it's just like, I'm going to watch
TikTok in the bath is an oxymoron.
What do you mean?
It's like TikTok trying to sell you a mental health book.
Yeah, but
it's like, well, you're my abuser. Stop trying to sell me therapy.
Yeah, that's actually so true. I just love being in there and just like doom scrolling. It's so nice. Anyway, John comes running in. He was like, oh my God, a dog's killing a dog. And you've got to get out of the bath for that. So I got out of the bath because I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? And so I ran. I had this towel on. I ran. We opened the window and everyone's out on the street. It's like people are screaming, but it was actually a dog and a cat having a fight. This man was trying to break them up. There was like blood all over his hand. And then you don't seem interested in this.
Sorry, there was a man on the street trying to break him up.
It was his dog, I think.
He's not worth it. Holding the cat back.
Literally.
He's not worth it, mate. You've had a few. Go home. Just go home.
Go back to the wife.
So it's okay. A man. It's not a stray dog.
No, this man's walking his dog.
And
so
the dog's clearly gone and attacked the
guys,
cat.
I'm not joking. They called two police cars came for this fight. And I was like, what is that? It was so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so that the cat and dog, they release each other.
Crime in London's really through the roof.
Sadiq's
London's really gone to shit.
It's really scary out there.
You can't walk anywhere in London anymore. It's not like Dubai.
Literally.
This episode is also sponsored by the Dubai Tourism Board.
It's not.
Okay, so the police had to break them up.
So no. So they managed to break it up. This man's got blood everywhere. The cats ran off. I'm in my tower of the thing, like staring out, and then they're all like, "Where's the cat?" And I'm now shouting out the window, but like, "The cat's down there."
Oh, because you've got a bird's eye view of the situation.
I've got a bird's eye view. I'm like there.
You're like the helicopter with the camera.
Yeah. I'm like the drone.
That's
and
cool.
I'm there in my towel, like dripping wet as well. And then I was like, go down there, and they run and someone gets the cat, and they've got this big towel, and the cat's hurt. And then this man's like freaking out. And then they ring the police. They're like, who should we ring? Who should we ring? And I just think, do you need to ring the police? So they ring the police. 2 police cars come. And then the man...
They take statements.
Literally took statements. The man that's got a bleeding hand, it's his dog. Okay. He's blaming it all on the cat. He's like, the cat jumped out.
You would do.
And literally, and grabbed the dog's nose.
Yeah. And
I thought, I don't know if I believe that.
Yeah. Well, they don't have thumbs. But yeah, I mean... I can see that there's like, you mean like a scratch situation?
No, apparently he put his mouth around the dog's nose.
Interesting.
And then apparently, but the dog's mouth was covered in blood. So I was like, the dog's gone for the cat.
So the cat agitated the dog.
So
it instigated.
So he says, he was almost like defending it to the police. I was like, what do you think the police are going to do? And then John went into the kitchen and I said to John, I was like, oh my God, they've arrested the dog. And he ran out and he believed.
The dog's in cuffs. The dog's in cuffs. The dog's in 2 sets of handcuffs. Just can't move.
Yeah, like someone called a solicitor. And I was like, you're an idiot. And then the man who had the dog had to go in the police car and they drove off.
I don't understand how they would do a legal case against a stray cat.
I don't think there is a legal case. I don't know why they called the police. They just wrapped up his hand.
Did an ambulance come?
No ambulance. Just 2 police.
An inspector in a big jacket.
Literally, yeah, you're like...
There's been a murder here. No, mate, it's just a dog and a cat.
Literally. And the way this man was like telling the police everything. And like he was, to be fair, he was screaming when it happening. It was dramatic.
Whose side are you on?
I'm a dog person, but I felt really sorry for the cat.
What kind of dog?
It was a terrier.
That's not good. I mean...
Of course it's going to go for the cat.
Of course it's going to go for the cat.
This is it. I'm like, no one's believing that the cat
also, like, what
jumped out of nowhere.
Can dogs and cats speak?
I don't know. I've never asked them, but I think they probably like.
But
maybe.
like, you know how dogs can communicate with other dogs?
Yeah.
Can all animals? No. Can all genus? No. Like, can a donkey talk to a horse?
It really annoys me that my mum thinks that you're smarter than me. She's like, Alfie's so smart.
No.
Alfie's so... is he?
Hear me out. Presumably, if dogs can communicate with dogs, then they can sort of semi-communicate with...
Yeah, I think they can say fuck off. That's what I think they say.
Cats. Can an English dog speak to a Chinese dog?
I actually think this is a thing that they can't.
Surely not.
Because I remember we once like had a rescue for a bit and they were from Bulgaria.
Ooh,
and Mum kept saying,
let's talk about that. You had a rescue, what, just for Christmas, did you?
It was literally for a few weeks. We didn't want it, but someone brought it over and they were like, we just need this to live somewhere for a bit. My mum was like, they can live with us for a bit.
You got rid of it?
No, give it to a better home.
Put it down?
No. We gave it to a better home.
Was it a nicer, bigger house or
a way bigger
house? Or a more loving home?
Yeah. But
couldn't be in a better
Mum was
place.
like, the problem is it speaks Bulgarian. It doesn't understand us. And I thought, really?
Could be the case. I don't think... No. I don't. It's not that I think English dogs understand English language, Chinese dogs understand the Chinese
I hear what you're
human.
saying.
I'm wondering whether if I take my dog to China, he understands... Because I think
they have a language.
Because language, props up in all the different locations independently.
Thank you for that.
One thing that is mental to me is that sign language is different in different languages.
I did not know that.
And that makes me angry because not that I don't respect that there should be French Sign Language or whatever.
Yeah.
But sign language is not thousands of years old. We came up with it.
Did we? When?
Like ASL or whatever it's called. Like the standardized.
Yeah.
There should have been a day where we went, right, standardized sign language, because it's particularly annoying to be deaf.
Yeah.
But it's even worse if you can't even understand the sign language in another country.
Okay, but how do you teach sign language in that country if you don't all speak? Because what is the original language then? Because you have to teach an English word, for example, say hello.
Every language has just developed its own version of sign language. I think
that makes sense to me.
But that's exhausting.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because I thought the benefit of sign language, at least you're global. At least you've gone international.
You've gone global.
You've gone global. Yeah, you've lost your hearing, but you have gone global.
Yeah, you are global. You can go anywhere.
No, and I always assume that, because when you see a dog and a cat kind of sniff each other out, and I'm like, yeah, there's something going on here.
Yeah.
There's a communication
they are
of sorts.
100%. And some dogs like each other, some don't. Some dogs and cats are fine.
Lots of dogs and cats live together in harmony.
Yeah.
And like the dog and the cat and the horse and the pig or whatever. Like, you've read that, right? No, but the mouse that lives on the cat that lives on the horse.
Yes, in a sense.
Sort of like the farm people.
Yeah.
I live in London. I don't really understand, but I always, when I was a kid, I thought that cats were just female dogs.
Did you?
I think that was quite a big conspiracy going around.
I've never heard that before.
It was a manosphere,
That is a
gender
manosphere,
politics thing. Yeah, I thought
Cats.
cats were just female dogs because they look the same to me.
Again, my mum thinks you're smarter than me.
No, that was as a child.
How old though, Alfie?
Mrs. Garrad, it was as a child. Mrs. G, come on now.
I think even my mum stopped listening to the podcast. And that says a
as a
lot.
child, I thought that. Now I'm fully aware. I went to the Camden farm on the weekend. Did you know that there's just a farm in Camden?
No, is it nice?
Up by Kentish
date?
Town. It was not a date, but it was during the day. And
As dates are.
as dates usually are, it was a romantic 2 p.m.
Okay, cute.
walk around
Go
the
for a
farm.
coffee, see
Go
the
for a
farm.
coffee. We went to the farm, and you know, it is just some goats and a cow in the middle of London,
Sounds like a farm, Alfie.
looking over a rail track.
How much? Really? How much do you have to pay to get in?
It's free.
Okay.
The door's on the hinge, and you just push it open.
No.
It's not fancy.
And is there like a farm shop?
No, it's not. No,
It's not a farm shop at the farm.
no. It's literally it's like a conservation thing. There's a meadow, and there's but they've got like 5 goats. The goats are really cool. I don't know if you've seen a goat. Have you seen a goat?
I grew up in the countryside.
You grew up in Cambridge.
The
It's not the countryside. You grew up in Cambridge.
outside Cambridge, I'll have you know. Would you not say that's the countryside?
I say anything out of London, it's the countryside, to be honest. I was so confused as a kid when people talked about the countryside because I was like, I thought everything out of London
It's the countryside.
is the country. So I was like,
I agree with that.
how do you know which direction to go? Because like 2 people would say they both live in the countryside. And I'd be like, oh, you guys must be
You must have close.
2 doors over.
Again,
Again,
smarter than me.
not necessarily the smartest thing, but it is how I felt. No, I was very happy with Kentish Town Farm, I think it's called. And then there's one in Hackney or
Shout out.
Dalston. And yeah, I wasn't hugely excited by it. Do you get excited by animals? I sort of,
Not really. I like dogs and cats. I do like them if they're like cute and don't smell.
cats.
Dogs and cats. Cats, I never really grew up with cats. My friends all have cats now, so that is cute.
Well, did you grow up with animals? No.
Dogs.
Yeah, dogs.
And
but
snakes.
you didn't have
We've talked about this.
Oh, yeah. But we haven't really can we talk about that quickly? Because you mentioned it in your show,
Yeah.
which is going on tour very soon.
Yeah, guys, please get tickets.
Quick segue. I've bought an extra ticket. My dad's coming to the show.
No way.
Yeah, 3 of
There's a
us will be
space
going.
next to you.
Their seats were available. You know when you buy tickets to a show and then you want to buy more, but you want to be sat next to each other and you go on the site and they're not.
Fuck off, Alfie.
I will be honest, it was available. But looking on the Leicester Square
Yeah.
Theatre ticket website, which is a pretty bad checkout if they're listening, no Apple Pay in 2025,
Apple
26. No Apple Pay. I had to
That's
type in my credit card
crazy.
details. I felt like I was being scammed.
Sorry about that.
But very close to selling out.
Yeah, I think so.
I think I might, because I picked quite near the back.
Oh, did
So I
you?
didn't want to get recognised. And it's just the back 2 or 3 rows that were have a sprinkling
Free.
of
Yeah,
seats
yeah,
available.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised by. The people that come to your shows, no, not because I'm amazed people have bought tickets. I got over that amazement weeks ago. I'm shocked that people that buy tickets to your shows want to sit right up front.
I know. Do you know what?
Front row sold out.
Yeah, that sold out quite quickly, actually. I'm surprised at that as well.
People want to get involved.
I think so.
I have to force people to sit anywhere near the front of my
Your
shows.
audience are more I think we both got quite well-behaved audiences. I'd say your audience even more well-behaved.
Yours is a little bit rowdier, you think?
If you get like one of the mums that had a few drinks,
Yeah.
which I love.
Charming.
Yeah.
She's absolutely charming.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
perfect.
Do you do any, are you going to do, because I think we talked about it, but I saw obviously Joanne McNally.
Yeah.
And she's doing like 100 dates at the Apollo.
That'd be
and she comes out and there's like fireworks and she has like a mobility scooter. It's great.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You haven't been to it?
No, why
It's
should you have a
really good.
mobility scooter?
Something about the whole show is about, I don't want to ruin the show, but the show's about her getting older.
Oh, okay, love
And
that.
I think she has some joke about like partying on a mobility scooter
Fine,
or whatever.
fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just it's the fanfare of it. She plays
I love that.
like a virgin or whatever, and there's fire. And
Okay, love that.
And there's confetti.
I don't know if Leicester Square Theatre will let me have that. Confetti would be
what's
great.
What's going to be your walk on?
I have been thinking about this. I don't know, because before it was Toxic Britney Spears, and I'm not gelling with it anymore.
I feel like it's almost too. It's not
right.
Does it get you hyped up?
No, not really. I need something that's going to really hype me up. And I also want to look amazing. I'm trying to find the perfect outfit. You can help.
At Edinburgh, you had the sparkly skirt thing and the bejazzled mic.
Yeah.
Is that your own? Or are you just doing that to every venue you go to? You're just sticking diamonds?
No, it's my own now. It's my own.
Diamantes on the microphone.
Yeah. I don't have it. My producers look after it for me, but it is mine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I think you need as much glitter.
That's exactly the vibe I'm thinking.
You should get some of those, what are those like confetti like string things that you pull? Little poppers.
Yeah. Maybe one of those when they come out, yeah.
Those.
Poppers. To be fair, poppers for the gays.
Poppers in the front row.
I love that.
Could get confusing. You should give one to everyone in the front row and just get them to pop it when you walk on stage.
That could be cute or tragic.
And vape smoke.
I wish I vaped because I think it is part of my aesthetic. I went to a show, Danny Beards, who is a drag queen, and they had a almost like a mic stand, but it was all like crystallized, like glittery, and then they had a crystallized vape that was just stuck in it. So Danny would just keep going over and take a puff of the vape, and it was amazing. I was like, I wish I vaped so I could recreate that.
It's got to be a bright pink Lost Mary.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, that is perfect.
That's nice.
Yeah. How's your Edinburgh show coming along?
Yeah, it's slowly getting there. I've got another whip this week if anybody wants to come. And then I'm going to Bristol and I'm going to Brighton.
All for whips?
All for work in progresses, yeah.
You're busy.
I'm a busy boy. And yeah.
Has the show changed much since I saw it?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Really?
I've written a lot of new stuff.
Okay.
And I'm just moving things around. And I've now got a projector in the show, which I don't think I had
was thinking
before.
about doing that. How are you finding that?
Well, I have all this stuff that I wrote last year that requires like a projector screen that I'm now bringing back into the show.
I like that.
That does make it easier. I do worry that it's like, I keep getting these like pangs of, does it not cheapen the show, but it's like, it's not purist.
I know, this is literally what I thought, because I thought it can make it so funny, but I feel the exact same.
But then it doesn't really matter.
It's like it's funny. If it's funny, it's funny.
I think it's too easy, like, because we obviously sort of spending a lot of time thinking about comedy, and so you have this idea of like, this is what the purest best stand-up would look like.
Yeah.
But actually, I'm like, if the joke's funny, it's often the thing that people last year at Edinburgh, they were like, that was my favourite part of the show.
Yeah.
And then because I was too sort of salty about it, I would like took it out.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, I want it to just be good. Me and a microphone on my own.
Because everyone loved that bit.
Well, no, it's since then people still are like, oh, you do the projector stuff, right? And I'm like,
that's so interesting.
No, but now you've said that, I'm going to bring it back.
I saw Jamie Dimitri's show last year.
Dimitri?
Yeah, and he had...
What? Jamie Dimitri?
Have I got that wrong?
Do you mean Jamie D'Souza?
Yeah, maybe.
Jamie Dimitri...
That guy famous.
Is this Stathlet's Flats guy?
Who's that?
The guy, he's also friends with Charlie XCX, weirdly. The guy with the big tooth in Fleabag.
Oh, yeah, I don't mean him. I mean Jamie D'Souza.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jamie D'Souza, if you're listening to this.
Dimitri. Yeah.
He does
Projector.
that in his projector, and it was so funny. Like, I couldn't stop laughing.
Well, I fucking loved Bo Burnham, and he was part of the reason I did stand up. And obviously, he does musical comedy and stuff. But I was just like, he's using shit ton of props.
To be fair, if you ever said to me you were going to do musical comedy, I would say Alfie.
That's what? Go for it. Run with
Let's
it.
just have a chat. Let's check you into the Priory.
What? You've heard my jingles on this show.
Exactly.
I could 100%.
I think you doing a rap could be quite funny, just like in a Louis Theroux kind of way.
Should I tell you what I've always wanted to do?
Please.
Is spend the whole hour doing comedy with like a guitar strap and just be tuning it, but never ever tune it, and then at the end of the show just smash it.
I love that.
That has always been my like.
I feel like that's not very you, but I think that's hilarious.
It's not very me, but I just think it's really funny to spend the whole hour
that's
tuning a
so
guitar,
funny.
and they just smash the shit out of the guitar. But I have to buy a new, like a fake eBay guitar every week.
Yeah, that would be so funny though.
I've always wanted, because I think comedy lacks of rock and roll sort of behavior that I would like to bring back.
And you're so rock and roll.
And I'm very rock and roll. And I would like to bring that
That's so funny.
back into the fold.
That's wild.
And I don't know if I will do that in a 40-seat room at the Edinburgh Fringe. Smash up a guitar in front of everyone.
Doing it, people just being like, okay.
Also, just like blinding someone with a splinter of guitar. No, I want to bring the projector back. I think that's fun.
And will it be the whole way through, or is it just certain bits?
Certain bits.
Okay.
But I think that's fine.
Yeah.
But then it's like every room you do, you got to make sure that they've got one.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's like a bit
powerful
of a faff.
Yeah.
But no, I'm very excited. Sophie and I will both be at Edinburgh doing shows.
Yeah.
Sophie's doing the emotional second hour. I'm doing a funny first hour. So go see what you want.
You don't know that mine's not funny.
Go see whichever one of those sounds better to you. To be honest.
Because we're actually at the same time. Although I found out that I'm actually at 6:50. When are you?
I'm at 7:15.
Yeah, so we can't see each other.
We can't see each other, but you aren't taking a day off, are you?
Yeah, I'm not.
So I will come and see you on my day off.
I was actually thinking I'll probably be up there a day early, and I'm not doing the previews.
You're not doing the
will be,
previews.
so I can probably come see you then.
You can see me on the preview.
Yeah.
My tactic is to sell the previews just to people that live in Edinburgh.
Oh, how
Just to
you
sell
that?
it like an Edinburgh tour show. And then have all the wanky London people come up for
and
Fringe.
see it. Okay, like that.
If you are listening to this and you haven't been to Edinburgh Fringe, go to Edinburgh Fringe. I will, going back to what we were talking about earlier with SNL, I do feel like all of these shows are going to funnel people,
Yes.
hopefully, to take an interest in these shows and these
Exactly.
people. But then also, it's like
Discover.
that extra step of being like, all of those people that you like on those shows, their best thing is their live show.
Literally.
And that is the thing that they actually get paid for
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So if you like anyone on those shows, or you like anyone even online,
Yeah.
like Instagram creators or whatever, go and see their live shows because they're so much better.
Yeah, 100%.
I think people forget that is their main. That's what
their main thing.
those people are actually
and this
doing.
is the thing, like more people will just go and see comedy, hopefully.
I hope
live
so.
comedy.
I think this year could be like really. This summer could be this Edinburgh Fringe could be quite feral
Yeah.
for it.
You know, did you see that Tina Fey went up to Edinburgh last year?
Loads of celebs go up.
But she was there quite a lot, and she actually had pictures of quite a lot of people that were in SNL. I wonder if she was kind of scouting.
Interesting. I wonder
Yeah.
if because that would have been when was that? We were looking at those jokes from May. Was the
That was
application
May,
last
yeah.
year? So by August,
Yeah.
they're definitely going to have a look.
And I knew that they were going up to Fringe to look for more talent.
Interesting.
And I think it's interesting because she went to see Lorna's show.
Interesting. And she's now writing on it.
yeah.
Graham Norton, who obviously was
Yes,
made
he
an
was also
appearance,
there.
and I think they recorded it in his the Graham Norton show
Yes.
thing. He's the patron of Edinburgh Fringe now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like the ambassador.
No way.
Him and like Phoebe Waller-Bridge and all these people.
I love
And they're
that.
just going up and like walking around shows.
Oh, that's so nice.
Bob Odenkirk, you know, the guy from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad and stuff.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was up there for the whole, for a
That
couple
is
weeks.
great.
It's really cool. I saw Zoe Deschanel last year.
Really?
She didn't come to my show, but I just saw her like walking in the street.
That's mental.
Who's that girl? It's Alfie. Hey, come to my
we're
show.
back. Yeah.
She was like, please
that's
get away from me.
crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, love that.
Jamie Demetriou might be up there. Stathlet's Flats star. Did I tell you? Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, he's in He has a TV show called Stathlet's Flats. He's like a British. I saw him in Victoria Station, and I've not met him.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually watched Stathlet's Flats,
Yeah.
but I saw him in Fleabag. He plays one of her boyfriends,
Yeah.
and I know of Stathlet's Flats. I was behind him in the queue getting a coffee, so I just was like on instinct, like, "Hey, I just wanted to say I'm a really big fan."
Haven't watched any of your work, but I'm a huge fan.
And then kind of forgot the name of the show.
No.
But I also gave him a shock. So he like jumped
Yeah.
and was like, oh, and I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not going to ask for a photo or anything, but like, I'm just a fan. And then we just stood in silence.
That's the most awkward thing is then you have to wait for each other to get the coffee.
Yeah, then it was at Leon where it's like you order on one side.
Yeah, and then wait.
And then we're waiting on the other side together.
You've told
And
me
then-
really cringe things today.
When he picked up his coffee, he was walking away and he was like, oh, nice to meet you. Like we haven't said anything in 5 minutes.
And now he said that.
But he seems lovely. He seems absolutely charming. And I apologize to Jamie. If he's listening to this show, I apologize.
You
that he had to
really
go
are.
through that.
The thing is, you've got so much confidence, and I think that is a good thing, but also a problem.
Thank you very much.
Like the fact that at a wedding, you were like, guys, do you mind if I just do my SNL audition while they're having the pictures?
Do you want me to attach that to the end of this episode?
100%.
Okay, fine.
100%.
I'll cut up a few parts of it and I'll put it at the end. Some of the good jokes that landed a little bit better.
Perfect.
Can I end with an SNL joke?
Yeah.
The final one.
Yeah, fab.
So this is when last year Princess Anne was calling for more like housing to be built or whatever. Princess Anne called for a more coherent housing plan in the UK this week as Labour faced challenges with their ambitious plan to build 1.5 million homes. Princess Anne, the answer to the question, what would Helena Bonham Carter look like if she never took drugs and had no talent? Made the announcement. Princess Anne made the announcement from her 9-bedroom house in Cat Home Park. Talk about pot calling the kettle black, or as Anne prefers to say, pot calling the kettle Meghan Markle.
Alfie!
Good joke.
That is outrageous joke.
Good joke. Because you remember they were asking about the race of the baby?
Yeah, I remember.
It's all these themes coming in together.
I don't know how you get away with these jokes. I'm back to the kids that got up to you, but I don't know how you've not got cancelled yet.
Because there's nothing to cancel on that joke. That's
really
smart. That's very smart.
Do you think?
What, accusing the royal family of being racist?
Is that what it is?
Well, I guess. I think that's quite funny.
I can't believe you ended our podcast on that outrageous joke.
That's a great joke. There's so many good jokes in that. I've insulted Princess Anne, Helena Bonham Carter.
I love Helena Bonham Carter
and the royal family's approach to Meghan Markle's race.
Not that Helena probably listens to this, but if she did, I'd be really upset if she thought we didn't like her.
Well, in her defense, I said that Princess Anne looked like her if she never took drugs, which she would not deny, and had no talent, which implies Helena Bonham Carter's got talent.
Yeah.
So really, it's just Princess Anne I've shat on there, and I hear she's lovely. I hear because she's one of the popular royals that is unproblematic.
I thought she'd be fun. Yeah.
So I take back my hatred of. I'm sorry for accusing her of having no talent and being a racist, but you are the family you keep, and she is Andrew's brother.
Wow. Okay. On that note, Alfie.
Live from London. It's Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Like and subscribe and follow.
See you later.
Buy tickets to Sophie's tour. Good evening, SNL admissions person. My name is Alfie Dundas, and I'd like to apply to be a performer on SNL. I don't have an agent, so I only got the link today, and I know it's the deadline. I'm at my friend Mayad's wedding in Italy, so I'm going to record a weekend update in front of a live audience. From Saturday night, it's London, it's Saturday Night Live! This week, Ethel Caterham, a woman from Surrey, became the world's oldest living person at 115 years old. This comes as the previous oldest person, an 116-year-old nun from Brazil, passed away. Ethel received a card from King Charles congratulating her on the achievement. In his letter, Charles said he hasn't been so excited by the death of an elderly woman since the Queen passed. Tough crowd. American Vice President J.D. Vance offered to pay Ethel a visit to congratulate her in person, but he has been banned from doing so, in case she reacts the same way the Pope did. And kills herself. This week, elite athletes have been warned against having one-night stands by the US doping agency because they might test positive for illegal substances if they've recently had sex with someone taking drugs. In unrelated news, Tiger Woods has retired from golf. The Gruffalo is set to return with its first book in more than 20 years. With his scruffy hair, bad breath, and warty face all in check, Boris Johnson says he's excited to buy a copy. It's a bit political for everyone, that's good. Last week, Blue Origin took Katy Perry to space. Unfortunately, they also brought her back. Perry said the backlash to her trip made her feel, and I quote, battered and bruised. Although she did add that having been married to Russell Brand for 2 years, she's used to it. It's my favourite one. US Senator Lindsey Graham has gone viral this week for saying that Donald Trump should be Pope. It's unlikely that Trump will be a good Pope because all of his sexual abuse allegations were made by women. Over the age of 18. Okay. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. this week called autism a national epidemic and preventable disease. RFK Jr. is the US Secretary of Health and a conspiracy theorist, which means he believes that aliens built the food pyramid. Nigel Farage held talks this week with Liz Truss to discuss how Reform UK could more effectively deliver their policies. That's right, the man who lost his own seat whilst leader of UKIP is asking the woman that couldn't outlast a lettuce how to run the country. Nigel Farage asking Liz Truss on how to be an effective Prime Minister is like a dog asking a cat how to ride a horse. This story does at least answer a question that no one has ever asked: what is Liz Truss up to? This week, the Prince and Princess of Wales celebrated their 14th wedding anniversary whilst on an official visit to a community forest on the Isle of Mull. Will and Kate commemorated the occasion, spending time in the woods with children from the local schools. Kate later joked, "It wasn't exactly William's romantic fantasy. He's nothing like his Uncle Andrew." Oh, we like that. That's nice. Northern Irish hip-hop trio Kneecap received criticism this week after old videos surfaced showing the band shouting "Kill your local MP" during a live gig in 2014. Luckily for Kneecap, they might not have to. We're apparently entering the hottest May on record, which means most MPs should melt. Yeah, it's not good, that one. Okay. Supermarkets chains Marks and Spencer's and the Co-op were both hit by cyber attacks this week. They aren't the first big brands to be targeted. Back in 2016, Tesco were hit by an attack that cost them £2.5 million, or, after applying their club card, just 50 quid. And finally, responding to concerns that American shoppers will be able to purchase fewer goods from China after the tariffs, Donald Trump said maybe the children will have to play with 2 dolls instead of 30. This makes sense considering Trump can only pick up 2 dolls at a time. Instead of scooping up a pile of dolls off the shelf, he prefers to grab them individually by the pussy. And that's the end of Something I Like.